right, come on in. Welcome back. Here's our offices right back here. Say hi to Lori. Come on back. Can I get you a cup of coffee? No? Okay. Yeah, right in here in my office. Have a seat. I'm so glad that you're meeting me here today to talk about setting up some premarital or marital counseling sessions. Man, I am so excited that you're taking the step to do this. You know, Proverbs chapter 19 tells us that marriage is a gift from God. You may not believe that right now, but it really is. And you taking the first step to set up these counseling services, well, that's a big and a brave step. You know, a lot of people don't even realize that here at Christ Legacy, we provide premarital and marital counseling. And you know what? Even if we can't provide that counseling for you, we know a lot of people through our community and even in our church that do that counseling on our behalf. Really good Christian-based counseling that can really help you and your spouse. And so I want to encourage you, don't worry about finances right now. Don't worry about anything because we provide that for free here in our office. So, you know, we just need to set that counseling service up. But I tell you what, you may not know this, but our most recent statistics about marriage, they don't look really good here, even in Canadian County. See, we have a 4.1% divorce rate. Now that probably doesn't sound like a lot to you, but that's based on the individual population of our county. So if I compare the divorce rate to the rate of marriage license issued, well, in 2018, we had 622 marriage license issued, but in the same year, we had 595 divorce decrees. I know that's a really depressing number, okay? I get that. And you're probably wondering why the youth pastor knows that information right now. But the truth is a healthy student comes from a healthy home, and a healthy home is from a healthy marriage, and a healthy marriage is because the couple puts God first in their life. And so I have worked really hard to prepare so that I can do premarital counseling and marital counseling with you. So I just want you to know that I love you. I love your kids. I love your family. And if we're going to have a healthy church here at Christ Legacy, it's because you have a healthy family and a healthy marriage at home. So with that, I want to tell you one of the things that I tell everybody that I do weddings for is that we're supposed to love our spouse, right? And that's not news to you, I know. That may be why you're coming here today to set up this counseling sessions, because you feel like you need to love your spouse more. But I want to tell you how important it is to God that you love your spouse more. See, God set up marriage before he set up anything else. It was the first institution that he set up. We find that in Genesis. It was before the church, it's before governments, it's before you have kids, it's marriage. And so that's how basic we're talking about. And it's so simple, but it's so difficult to do whenever you're sitting in a situation where everything looks so emotionally difficult to handle. But it's basic. In today's age where we're dealing with pandemics and the kids are going back to school and you're trying to get back into a routine, but you don't know really what the routine is. And maybe you and your spouse are sitting there trying to figure out who's going to stay home and who's going to work because the kids aren't going back to school in a regular way. It can be really frustrating and very, very difficult. And the very first thing that's going to be challenged is your relationship with each other. So setting up these counseling sessions, investing in your relationships, putting each other first with your relationship with God is so important. It's going to make the difference of your life. Put God first in everything that you do, especially in marriage. God gave us each other. And whenever God created Eve, he took one of Adam's ribs. I think that's so significant because it's not a bone from his head, like a head that that the woman should lord over the husband. It's not a bone from his foot so that he could stand on top of her throughout the marriage, but instead it's a bone from his side, closest to his heart, a partner in life. And that's what exactly a marriage is. A partner, a life, a love, one heart. I want to encourage you, set these sessions up, put you guys first, and everything else will fall into place. We love you. God bless you.